Good morning, everyone. Following Tuesday's session, I'm still not happy with this overall bounce in the market. Still looks very dead cat to me. Looks almost like the IWM Russell 2000 wants to roll over here. We'll see, but this is not a very bullish looking bounce. My long positions are still holding up, but those big explosive gains continue to just not exist whatsoever. There are some stocks that continue to do very well for me, like ROX, but this is the exception, not the rule. But that being said, we're still under operational buy mode across the board. Overall long positions are still working. Not a whole lot are failing. The ones that do fail, they haven't failed too spectacularly. Finally took my biggest loss of the year with Nvidia thanks to that gap down. Would have been a normal loss had the normal stops worked, but you can't always do that. The mistake I made was the stock's not touching the 20-day moving average whenever I went long. Should have halved the position. Still should have taken the trade, but it should have been half with such a large size, as Nvidia was a can slim, perfect speculator, and also in my new highs with very high average daily volume scan. So lesson learned. We learn from it. We move on. That's all we can do. Two quality new long positions for Wednesday's session. SGBK is a can slim quality stock. It was not confirmed in any side scan, but it did make my tertiary scan, so it's good to go. SGBK looks like that they're being bought out by another bank. I already forgot what the name of it is. And just like my long position I took on PVTB, I'm making an educated, systematic bet that the stock price will continue to rise and that the buyout offer will have to be increased to the acquiring company of PVTB and the acquiring company of SGBK. So if I'm wrong, my first cut loss right there, no, boom, I know I'm wrong with the move below 46.60, and currently my final cut loss is at 44.85, which I don't think it's going to trade down to before I'd be completely out of this position. But if I'm right, and the price is going to have to be raised, this stock should move higher. And then at the same note, either way, however the stock wants to rise, I don't care. The acquiring company stock could continue to trend higher, and this stock is going to move with it. Either way, I want a position, high quality name, 2% of my capital for being canceling stock, nothing else. Going along, limit 47.20. Then there was SNC. SNC, like this stock a lot. It's a little too tight. I want to make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Let's do that. All right, there we go. SNC, pocket pivot point signal as it breaks out to a new 52-week high with BOP steadily accelerating as the stock was basing out here with that green BOP. With it hitting max green BOP, that's a confirmation of that price volume BOP move. It was in my new 52-week high scan, my price volume BOP scan initially, and I didn't yet have it in my can slim scan. When I went to check out the IBD ratings, it became quite clear to me that this was a high quality can slim stock. So 2% can slim, 1% for the new highs and price volume BOP scan, 4% total account capital in SNC. Going to use three stops. First one, 1426. Second one, 1406. Final one, 1391. So three different stop levels to work with this breakout. And then also MEMP, oversold turned momentum RSI 14 swing trade, bouncing right off support. I want to get long with a limit order of 0.132. That is where it closed technically today. And then my cut loss level will be with a move below 12. So if it moves below this area here following this pocket pivot point signal, it's constantly found support right at that 12 level. So 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. So it's a very hardcore support level. So if it breaks it with MEMP, I'm going to be completely out. And also, I want to buy back my frac position. I was shaken out of all of it on this day as I had one stop below 1565. It moved below 1565 on 314, stabilized, and then finally rallied higher. But before that, I already was watching it from the February move, so I really like this stock, so I want to go ahead and buy it back. Limit order at 1653. First cut loss level of this position, 1619, and I'm willing to give it all the way down to 1551 on the final half of the position. All right, great luck out there, everyone. What are the futures doing? I don't have it up. I got to pull it on the other one. Of course. Down 0.15, confirming my overall analysis on this market. This tape looks like trash. I got a lot of long positions. If we start selling off, it's going to be stop raising, and that'll be about it. Hopefully the long positions will completely dry up. If our operational buy mode switches to an operational neutral mode, the criteria for actually taking a new long position will raise significantly. Right now, I'm just going to keep taking long positions and just going to keep those tight stops. So SGBK, tight stops. SNC, tight stops. MEMP, very tight stops.